Sometimes when you buy a new car, you end up getting a lemon. But how often does it happen, and which automakers are the worst offenders? Thanks to AutoGuide.com's second annual lemon list, we have some answers for you. In 10th spot is Subaru, with 26.3 reported lemons per 100,000 brand conversations. Stick around for a few more and I'll explain just how we got those numbers. Acura rings in at number 9 with a score of 30.8, followed by Land Rover with a score of 31.6. GMC comes in at number 7 with a score of 32.4, and some common complaints include things like rough shifting, transmission issues, and air conditioning issues. Nissan is 6th with a score of 35.6, and Volvo's score of 40.8 gives it the number 5 spot for the most lemon mentions, with people complaining about stuff like excessive oil consumption. So before we go any further, you're probably really wondering where all this information comes from. Well, AutoGuide.com is more than just a website. We actually own and operate over 500 different car forums with 17.6 million registered members and tens of millions of conversations and hundreds of millions of page views. While other outlets like Consumer Reports or J.D. Power use surveys to get reliability data, we use proprietary software that scans all of those conversations across our whole network to find out which brands get the most complaints. In this case, it's people complaining that they bought a lemon. Continuing on with our lemon list is Jaguar with a score of 55.2. Third is Infiniti with a score of 56.3. And Cadillac is the brand with the second most reported lemons with a score of 56.9. Infiniti also comes in at the bottom of J.D. Power's 2017 Vehicle Dependability Study, while Jaguar sits near the bottom of Consumer Reports ratings. Cadillac finds itself in the middle of the ratings, with both outlets again suggesting that there is, in general, pretty negative sentiment around GM's luxury brand. And the automaker with the most reported lemons is Hyundai by a huge margin, with 87.1 reported lemons per 100,000 brand mentions. A lot of people seem to be complaining about nagging oil pressure issues, unfixable air conditioning problems, and engine problems. Hyundai's ranking is a little bit surprising compared to increasingly positive reliability scores in recent years. Those surveys cover only the first few years of ownership, but AutoGuide's lemon list deals with reported issues for cars from the 2011 model year and newer. Complaints on this list are only for cars made between January 1st and December 31st of 2016. To make sense of all that data we collected, we use software to scan our forums for lemon mentions. Because some forums are bigger than others, we wanted to make it fair. So the data is then further crunched and represented as lemons per 100,000 brand mentions. Any brand with less than 10,000 total mentioned isn't included in the report. You might be wondering which automotive brands have the least amount of lemon mentions in our study, and they are Audi, Porsche, BMW, Alfa Romeo, and Mini. That all rounds out the top 5. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss one of our videos.